as we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the game. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to pass this time. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Georgia 3.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Terrier. 42 Spider. Dino.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. And he'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Michigan 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Come on, set.
And the single back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Green 25. Hand.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Down. Timber.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Cricket.
Here comes the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And here's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Flip it. Here we go, set.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
That sack makes it second down and forever. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Humphreys. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
At the 34 line. It's third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
Reload. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This is a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal.
Easy.
There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Got it.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback will just sneak it now. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
On the double.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently, going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll run it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, start the ball to 44.
At the 44-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Michigan 21, Georgia 3.
Looking for some space. It's Humphreys.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it up.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And he'll set up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Important second down play coming up.
Green 25.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And now a carry here for the fullback. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.